From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Today is Tuesday. It is the 5th of April, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And today is Tuesday, all right. That means this morning the Wayne County Board of Commissioners will be meeting in session, and that will be shown this evening on this channel.
That's right, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We have a look at whatever today is, today's special day. We'll have a look at our trivia question here in just a few minutes. We'll talk about things going on in the area. There's so many things going on in the area with the naming of the decision to have our future interstate going on. We've had our show at the Paramount Theater. There's just so many things, all the nice restaurants downtown Goldsboro.
That's right, that's right. A lot of excitement. You know, countywide, and one of the big things that I'm hearing a lot of people talk about is the upcoming building of the Agricultural Center.
Oh boy, that's exciting.
It is very exciting, and you'll hear more certainly over the coming year as they get ready to officially break ground. This is going to be a game changer for our community for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. So we're grateful for the community's support, certainly of that of our elected officials who have worked very hard to have this come to fruition. One of the neat things when I started working at the chamber was, you know, when you go into an office, you have your predecessors, a lot of their stuff and their notes. And I found old, probably 20 plus years back, some documents where the community was advocating for a convention center. And there have been multiple, I know of several locations where there's been talks about having one, and so how great is it that here in 2016 we've got all this great stuff going on countywide. But it just goes to show, we talk about this a lot, these things don't happen overnight.
That's right.
They don't. It takes years of planning, the right people, the right time, and it's an exciting time to be here in Wayne County.
Funny you would mention that, because when you said 20 years ago the Agricultural Center at that time, I remember it brought to mind. I remember talking to people about it in my previous lifetime.
Right.
But I did, and talked to including Mayor Al King. In fact, was he Mayor 20? It may have been Hal Plunk.
He was 14. It would have been Plunk.
It would have been Plunk back then, yeah. But I've talked to a lot of people about that years ago, and here it is. We're almost there, and the commissioners are hoping to break ground in June, I think. June or July. So that's exciting. It is the Agricultural Convention Center, the Lewis Maxwell, or the Maxwell Center.
Maxwell. And you know, stay tuned. You'll hear more information from Wayne, and I'm certain the county commissioners will include updates on it. But we've got that on our heels, as well as the multi-sports complex, which was the P4 initiative and great community cooperation. And it was one of the examples that the American Defense Communities was looking at as to why Goldsboro, Wayne County should be designated as a great American Defense community.
That's exactly right. And let me correct something. I misspoke. It's not the Lewis Maxwell Center. It's the entire Maxwell family is involved with this, but it will be the Maxwell Agricultural Convention Center.
That's right.
That's right.
There you go.
Out on Wayne Memorial Drive. Oh,
yes,
boy.
Sir.
Here is our trivia question for today. Everybody knows what a subway is, right?
Yes.
Well, what is the name of the subway system in Paris? That would be not Paris, Texas now. I'm not sure they have a subway system. We're talking Paris, Francais. Paris, France. What's the name of the subway system there? Because in, what is it, Chicago has the L, I believe, and there's different names for them all around. In Atlanta, it's MARTA. But what is the subway system in Paris called?
Good question.
Here's a clue. I'll give you a clue. It is the same name as the subway system in a major U.S. city. Okay. There you go. We'll have the answer for you in the next segment of the program.
Very good.
Now, today is the 5th of the month, and that means that today is the day we celebrate deep dish pizza.
Oh, I like this day. Yesterday was potato day. Today is pizza
deep
day.
Dish pizza, National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Yeah, I know. Sean,
Neil said it.
Neil's,
Yeah,
he's celebrating. I'm sure.
That's right.
It's also Read a Road Map Day, which I happen to do every chance I get. You know, you don't see road maps often, and it used to be.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah, why?
Because the only official map in Wayne County, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, works with the County of Wayne and the City of Goldsboro, and we produce that annually.
A road map?
Uh-huh.
I love road maps.
Yeah.
When I was a younger person.
I'll bring you one.
A couple of years ago. Well, yeah, thank you. Every time I pull into a gas station, service station, whatever, I would grab a road map.
Yeah.
Every time. And I had hundreds of them.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Hundreds of road maps, and some from other cities as well, always the state of North Carolina, but that was just a hobby of mine.
Do you have one in your car right now?
I do.
My dad every year gives me one and puts it in my glove box.
I do.
And I'm like, oh, Dad, I don't know how to read that. I have my GPS.
The little red lines are roads.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I love road maps. But anyway, today is Read a Road Map Day, and yes, please bring me a map.
I will. I absolutely will.
It's Charlie the Tuna Day. Charlie Tuna, of course, the star-kissed mascot. Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, sorry, Charlie. It's Army Day. Woohoo! Way to go, Army Day. Today is also other days. It is. Yeah. Okay.
It's also my brother's birthday.
Is it really?
That counts as a special day.
The 5th of April.
Yep.
April 5th. Well, that's neat. What's your brother's name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Where's he live?
Marston. He lives in Kinston.
Kinston.
So right down the road, and he works with Duke Energy.
Oh, okay.
And he's my hero.
Oh, I understand
I love
that.
him.
Way to go, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You're invited.
You are invited.
Today.
It's today. This is
Today.
great.
Yeah.
Goldsboro Event Center. Folks, this was formerly the Goldsboro Country Club, and the city of Goldsboro has gone in, and when I say they have renovated, they have rehabilitated, however you want to say it. I got a sneak peek a few weeks ago, and it is quite beautiful. So while the community is certainly saddened to know that Goldsboro Country Club is no longer in our community, it is quite wonderful that the building has been repurposed.
Yes.
And it has been repurposed immaculately.
Immaculately.
So this event center, today you can come out from 5 to 7. There will be a ribbon cutting and a few remarks, but mostly it is come out, view what's been done, and see what the capabilities are. This can be a great place for meeting event capabilities, whether you've got a small group or a big one. I mean, all the details from the lighting to the screen capability for projections. I mean, it is a dream. It is a wonderful setup. Weddings, events, you name it. You'll hear more. Come out tonight if it works for your schedule, 5 to 7. If not, stop by any time. And our friend over at the Paramount Theater, Sherry Archibald, she runs a wonderful ship over there at the Paramount Theater, and she is going to be coordinating all the events out there for scheduling. So if you've got specific questions, you can contact Sherry Archibald with the City of Goldsboro and the Paramount Theater.
Wow. All right. Good information.
Yes.
Let's break here. We'll go to our interview, and then we'll be back right after that. Today we're talking with Chris Lawson with the Wayne County Museum. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Wayne. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Hope you are.
I'm doing peachy king.
I was in the museum the other day, and oh my goodness, you guys have got everything going on there.
We got the whole world in his hands. We got the whole world in his hands.
All right.
Got the museum in his hands. Yeah.
All right. We're not going to do that. Okay. I want to talk about the museum real quick because you've got a lot of stuff going on there, but you've got new exhibits.
Yeah, we got new.
That will just blow your mind.
Oh, well.
I'm serious. This is great stuff.
It is, Wayne. It's wonderful. I mean, for example, we could actually go ahead and start upstairs. We have a beautiful agriculture and farm exhibit, a USO exhibit. Our building used to be the USO. We got the communications exhibit. We got the medical exhibit. We got the children's section. So those things are going to be on permanent display for right now, Wayne. And of course, we got the beautiful WGBR microphone on the communications, so it looks wonderful.
There you go.
Yeah.
It does. It's the communications thing was interesting to me as well, because you had an old, what we call a rip and read machine there, rip and read, which was the old AP teletype machine, or it could have been Reuters, or it could have been one of those sources. But it was that was an interesting piece of equipment. But you got a lot of stuff. You got old typewriters, antique typewriters.
Antique typewriters that are wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the new exhibits upstairs.
Yeah.
Are just fantastic.
They are. Oh, yeah, and I forgot, we got also the women's club room. The Goldsboro Women's Club. That's really neat.
That is neat.
Yeah.
But I wanted to mention also the optometrists.
Yeah, the
area.
optometrist area is very interesting with the eye charts and the glass eye and a lot of neat things in there.
Yeah, the chair and the things that
where they would sit in there when they do that. That's really
neat.
cool.
Upstairs at the museum.
Actually, I used to, Wayne, years ago when it was in one of the other rooms, I would quiz the kids, and I would take an eye, they'd take their hand over the eye and say, read the eye chart and tell me what you can read. Cover your right eye and then see what comes out, from
Well, let's see. I see my fingers.
Fingers, yeah. Everything's blurry.
Yeah. But the fingers are real clear.
Yeah, clear.
Right. Okay. Downstairs.
Oh, downstairs we got a lot there too. We got, when you're coming
stuff.
in, you got the Lady in the Park, which is a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
That was donated to the city of Goldsboro by the Wheel family. We got the wonderful gift shop, Wayne. We got so many things that people can find for anybody.
And you're right. The gift shop is great.
It is wonderful. So we got various items on display. So pick and choose.
Yeah.
Door number 1, door number 2, number 3.
The brand new car.
Yeah.
All right, but the new display, and the one that I'm really excited about is the one from a lot of items from the Averysboro battlefield.
Oh yes, exactly. When I brought that up, Andy Anderson has graciously, I believe, is going to donate all the pieces from Averysboro and Bentonville. And I remember you guys did a film about that. You taped that.
We did a couple of years ago. We went to Averysboro and did a piece down there, did a videotape down there. But to see all these artifacts, there's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
We're talking about Civil War
buttons, belt buckles, bullets. Oh yeah, the piece of wood that had the bullet in there was awesome.
Yeah,
interesting.
Very interesting. Not to mention the weapons.
Oh yeah, the weaponry is amazing. There was like the one that had the gun on the wooden part, which looks like a bore.
Yeah.
That was wow.
It's a fast, and they keep updating and upgrading things at the museum. And I certainly encourage you to go and visit the museum, the Wayne County Museum. You're open Tuesday through Saturday.
Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
11 to 4 every day, Tuesday through Saturday.
I want to get to the 3 main ones, but this has been great, Wayne.
Okay, well, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I want to. Saturday, April 9th at 1 p.m. we have a guest speaker, Mark Koenig of the Wilmington Railroad Museum.
Right.
We'll be doing a presentation on the history and why the Railroad Museum is important. Because I don't know when people realize how important the railroad is for Goldsboro, Wayne County, and for North Carolina. Because I was just mentioning earlier on the radio that the railroad was our form of the Industrial Revolution in North America.
Yeah.
So I mean, with the railroad coming in there, everything drastically changes. From horse and buggy, wagons to the powerful machines. That
Exactly.
we have.
It's like going from, well, no, I won't even go there. But here in Goldsboro, the railroad that passed through here was the longest in the world at one time.
Yeah, right. And
the longest in the world. Can you imagine that?
That's really hard to really grasp. Yeah. And I know we were once the 5th largest city at one time with the railroad.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be on Saturday, April 19th at 1. And then the following Saturday, we have Dr. Freddie Parker from NC Central University is going to do the history of the Underground Railroad, the other railroad.
The other railroad.
That was really not a railroad, but it was just another form.
And it wasn't really underground.
And it wasn't exactly. And it was basically many people who were helping out, Quakers, Moravians, and many groups, other blacks, free blacks. So that's going to be interesting. So, North Carolina, we played a part in that.
Very much so.
So, yeah.
Big time.
Big time. And then, of course, we got the 2 exhibits running till the end of April, Wayne. We got the Black History Month, focusing on the Underground Railroad, African-American neighborhoods of Wayne County, and other Black history events. And then along with that, we have a railroad exhibit on North Carolina. And we have a wonderful video that's narrated by the late and great and wonderful Vashti Bolcom from the radio station. Coming of the Railroad and Birth of Goldsboro. That's available in our gift shop. And then we also have a Goldsboro 1949 video, which is wonderful as well.
Which we show from time to time on television.
On television.
However,
yeah.
your video is a little longer.
It's a little bit longer than the one you guys
Slightly.
have, but those are some new things we have, and I'm very excited about that. I'm sure Vassy will be happy to hear his voice.
I'm sure he would. Now, he was my mentor, and I still miss him greatly. He was my
Mr. V. Mr. VB.
That's it.
Yeah.
Vassy Balkan, my dear friend. And, he passed away some years ago, but he is missed still. And anyway, what do we have here? What
also, I wanted to mention we got the wonderful scavenger hunt, Wayne. That's really exciting.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
That's good. We gear it towards children, but really, you're never really too old to do a scavenger hunt.
I kind of like it myself.
I thought, oh yeah, exactly. And I think it's good for any age. So it's a brain game, like in HBO used to have that series Brain Game. I know Geographic's doing another one. But
now this particular scavenger hunt actually takes place within the museum. Is that
exactly.
correct?
They go through both floors of the museum, first and second, and they look through clues, and they get a little prize at the end.
That's great. And when is that?
That's year round. We do that
round.
all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else do we have?
Well, I was going to mention, in the coming months, Wayne, for May and June, we're working on a wedding exhibit because I believe May and June, particularly June, is wedding usually.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah.
So I was going to mention to the audience that if anybody has any Wayne County dresses, original dresses from the families or original photographs, our period we're looking at is between 1916 and 2000. If they have anything, Wayne, they can call us at the museum at area code 919-734-5023. Stop by the museum Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Or email us at chris@waynemuseum.org. That's my new email. So
chris@waynemuseum.org. All right, let me ask you this. You said, and I missed something there. Did you say 1916 or 1960?
1916 to 2000.
To 2000.
Right.
That's quite a span.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. So if anybody has anything, please let us know or stop by.
And that's chris@waynemuseum.org. All right. And the phone number is?
Area code 919-734-5023.
5023. 734-5023. All right. Do we have anything else, or I know we're throwing a lot out there?
Oh yeah, no, we got that, and I think.
And go online.
Yeah, and go online. That's right. We have a Facebook page. I know we've talked about that. Go there, Wayne County Museum. We have the Flickr page I've mentioned many times. People can go on there and look at photographs and identify, and we'll catalog it.
Outstanding. Well, Chris, as always, you brought a lot of information here.
Thank you.
And we appreciate that. And the museum is at 116 North William Street in Goldsboro, near the post office downtown.
Right, and a walk away from the courthouse.
A walk away from the courthouse. That's exactly right. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Our guest today, we want to welcome Tom Bradshaw and Lewis Thomas. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. I appreciate
Good morning,
you being
Wayne.
here. Tom, good to
see you again.
Yes, sir. Gentlemen, what brings you to the studio here? What are we talking about? Who wants to start? Tom, it's your turn.
All right, it's my turn. Beer.
Okay.
Germans spell it B-I-E-R.
Oh, do they?
And we spell it B-E-E-R.
Okay.
Beer.
So what about beer now? What's going on?
Well, this is our second annual Three Eagles Beer Festival.
Okay.
We had it last year, and we had great success. We had over 400 people attend it. We had a good German band.
Jawohl.
Jawohl. And a great time. And we do it as a fundraiser for our Rotary Club, the Three Eagles Rotary Club.
So this is a Rotary fundraiser.
It is a Rotary fundraiser, but you have a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's mostly about fun, tasting beers.
Yeah.
Responsibly, of course.
Of course. Yeah, that's the only way. So where will this be taking place?
We're going to have it at the Cornerstone Commons this year.
Okay.
Last year we had it at the old fire station at the end of Center Street, so we decided to go south this year and
the other end of
incorporate
Center Street.
more of the downtown area.
Right.
And so we've moved it to Cornerstone Commons.
That's the corner of Chestnut and Center Street.
Yes, sir. That's right.
All right. And that's a nice wide open place there.
It's a wide open place. We've been working with DGDC,
Right.
who've been extremely cooperative and helping us make all the arrangements with the police department, the fire department, the planning department, and everybody else who has to be incorporated in planning an event like that.
Suffice it to say, a lot of cooperation.
A lot of cooperation.
We've even ordered nice weather.
Well, I was going to ask about that.
Sunny day, about 75 degrees.
That's perfect. That's just perfect. So, Louis, what fundraiser funds will help support the?
A lot of local organizations, Boys and Girls Club,
Boys and Girls Club.
YMCA. I think we've helped some other.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly local, but we do some international work as well.
Yeah, tell me about that. What do you guys?
So our biggest cause is eradicating polio across the world. Where are we at with that? We're pretty
Well, we're
close.
down to just a few cases in Afghanistan right now. Our chairman, Dr. Bryson Bateman,
I know
Bryson's doing a wonderful job. He has much more of the scientific details of this. But Rotary's been trying to eliminate polio as a disease, much like we did smallpox, since about 1984, 85. And they're down to basically a few cases right now in Afghanistan because it's difficult to get there, war zone and that sort of situation. But as we say, we're that close to eradicating a horrible disease, polio, across the world.
When is this to be held?
April 16th, Saturday,
Okay.
April 16th. There are sort of two levels of tickets. You can buy a ticket for what we call the VIPs, very important persons.
Yes.
They get in an hour early, so it starts at 1 o'clock on the 16th.
All right.
And if you want to go general admission, you have to wait till 2 to enter.
Oh, okay.
And so,
But now, I want to understood, you don't have to be a general.
Major's
Major's good,
corporal,
captain's good,
those are-
okay,
those
right.
are
Or just
fine.
anybody
They're
for that
all the airmen.
All
That
the
brings up
airmen?
all the airmen.
Okay, well, that'll
and
bring them in.
We, in fact, and Lewis may want to talk about that. He's been targeting Seymour Johnson.
Yeah, we're going to have Carpool Express. It's a local business, and they're going to be providing free service, shuttle service back and forth to the base and in other areas in Goldsboro. So.
Well, now, I can't help but notice that the name Three Eagles is a world-famous golf course on base, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, now, is there a tie-in to that?
There is.
There is.
Our Rotary Club started out there. The club was started in the 90s.
That's why it's called Three Eagles Rotary Club.
Yeah, it was started, they met at the Three Eagles Golf Course.
Right.
It was actually started by an officer at Seymour Johnson, a colonel who was in charge of he was a commander, I think, of the 4th Medical Group.
Okay.
He started it, and that's where they got their name and so forth and so on. And ultimately they moved from that location, became difficult to get on base. And now the club meets at Wayne Memorial Hospital on Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning,
Yeah,
once a
so-
month?
Once a week.
Once a
7 a.m.
week.
Oh,
You
yeah.
meet at 7 a.m. once a week, every Wednesday morning.
Yes, sir.
We do.
All right.
We have so much fun. It's you can't
You
go
got-
more than a week
you
without getting together.
Oh, I understand that. So if someone was interested in becoming a member of the Three Eagles Rotary, what would they do?
We welcome them.
Yeah, they can certainly get in touch with Lewis or me and so forth. There'll be people at the Beer Fest
Right.
talking about it and so forth. They can ask questions about it. They'll probably have some little literature on the club as well.
So, Louis, I understand you're in the medical field as well.
I
What
am.
do you do?
Well, I'm the executive director of Wayne Health Physicians, so I am on the business side of healthcare.
Right.
For
As opposed to this guy here who's retired.
He's recently retired, chief operating officer. He used to be my boss, actually.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, boy.
He recruited me here.
So you guys still get along, huh?
No, we get along
Amazing.
well. We both
Go
share
for
a good team.
fondness for beer too. So.
Oh, there you go. All right. But again, this is April 16th, downtown Goldsboro, corner of Chestnut and Center Street
Yes,
in Cornerstone Commons.
that's correct.
And a lot of people are going to be there.
Yeah, you can buy tickets through eaglesbeer.com or online or at the Paramount Theater.
Oh, okay.
So
We're
Take
trying
that
to direct as many people as possible to our website. We have a good website this year.
Okay.
Again, DGGC helped us with the design of that. So go to www.3eaglesbeer,
All
Three
spelled
Eagles
out.
Beer,
All spelled
spell
out.
it out,
Three Eagles Beer.
.com.
All right, three spelled out T-H-R-E.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you can find us on Facebook as well.
Okay.
So we have a Facebook, and that'll just direct you to the website or to the Paramount Theater has been wonderful. They have a electronic ticketing
Yes.
service that they've allowed us to be a part of.
Right.
That's helped us a lot with handling tickets. Tickets are not always easy.
I want to congratulate you guys. The Three Eagles Rotary is doing a fantastic job in fighting the polio, and you're constantly bringing that to everyone's attention, and it's
important.
It's an uphill battle all the way. It always has been, but it's certainly a great cause, and it's a great organization. The Rotary's been around a number of years, and you're always doing good work.
Thank you.
Tom, it's good to see you. I appreciate
Thank you,
coming
Wayne.
in.
Appreciate you having
We
us.
want to remind everybody, nice to meet you too, Lewis. Again, it's April 16th. Cornerstone Commons, downtown Goldsboro starts at 1 o'clock.
1
1 o'clock
for
and,
VIPs.
and 2 o'clock.
and 2.
And 2 o'clock for non-VIPs.
Yeah, you pay a little bit more for the VIP ticket.
I understand that. That's a good thing. I like that.
So,
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Kate Daniels is the president of the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County, and we are more than pleased to have her with us as a co-host here because you bring a lot to the table here.
Oh,
You bring a
well,
lot of information about what
brought
the
all
Chamber's
this,
doing
though.
and all the. Huh?
I said, you brought all this.
Well, I didn't have anything else to do at the time, but anyway, want to mention the Three Eagles Beer Festival here is coming up on the 16th. Those who tend to participate, imbibe, or whatever. This is coming up April 16th at the corner of Chestnut and Center Street, downtown Goldsboro, in Cornerstone Commons.
Yes, great location. Last year was the first year they did it, and it was held at the old fire station.
Yeah.
This year they're getting more room to spread out. It's going to be a great thing. It's a unique event to
It
our
is.
community.
Very
So
unique.
kudos to Three Eagles for their leadership in bringing such a great beer festival. You can find out more online by visiting Facebook. You can go through DGDC. The chamber, we've got it listed there, but you'll be able to see who all the what kind of beer will be there that you can taste, and music. The Downtown Chameleons are playing, and I love them.
All right.
Lots of fun.
This is you get a small glass and you get to taste test, if you will, several different kinds. I think Tom said they had over 40 different beers that will be offered, and many of these are craft beers that are brewed within the region. So very interesting and a lot of fun as well. All right, here's the answer to today's trivia question. The category is subways, and the question was, what is the name of the subway in Paris, France? It is and remember the clue.
What was the clue?
The clue was, it is the same name as a major U.S. city subway here in the U.S., subway of a U.S. city here in the good old USA.
Oh,
It is the Metro. The Metro, which is the same name as our subway system in D.C.
Sure.
Which you
Sure.
know that.
Hello, I was just there.
You were just
Wow.
You were in Paris?
No.
D.C.
I'm going to tell Jeremiah we need to go, though, so I can be able to answer your questions.
Yeah. So you're going to tell Jeremiah you got to go to Paris. This is an assignment for Kate. Kate, go to Paris right now. What do you think?
That would be great.
That would be good. Okay. Okay. Well, a couple of more things here very quickly, since we went long in the first half. Today is the 5th. And the end of this week is the 38th Greater Goldsboro Road Run. Right here, April 16th. That's not the end of this week, but it's 16th of April, the Greater Goldsboro Road Run, one of the oldest road runs, second oldest in North Carolina, in fact. Sunrise Kiwanis puts this on. They host the annual downtown tradition. You can sign up for 5K, 10K, 5K walk, or 1 mile fun run. Register prior to April 9th. That's what I was thinking of.
Right.
Register prior to April 9th for great savings. You can register after the 9th, but it's going to cost you a little more. You can go to sunrisekiwanisonline.org, sunrisekiwanisonline.org.
So you can spend the morning with the Sunrise Kiwanians.
Kiwanis.
You can run home, literally or not, and take a shower if you want to, or you can stay downtown, have lunch, go to the beer festival that starts as early as 1 o'clock, but 2 o'clock for general admission, and make a day out of it.
After
that run,
tasting
the beer may be
That's
good.
a good plan.
Yeah. You are welcome.
Yeah. We got to go. We're going to run now, and we'll be back in here Wednesday. That would be tomorrow, so I hope you have a fine day. And again, I am Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. It is.
We'll see you tomorrow.